How's it going, guys? Welcome back. This is Keith. Me and Jeffrey Tree from Treeline Model Works. That's Jeffrey Tree from Treeline Model Works. We both had the GTS Dodge Viper and we done a buddy build. Didn't go too far with my one either. Jeff's one turned out great. I just done a nice plain colour, you know. I didn't want to use the decals, as I said to Jeff himself in my oak in an email I sent him. I says yeah, because we were emailing each other when we put up the final, we'll do it the same day, but with me having to take care with me partner and myself looking after our little girl who just contracted COVID. She's doing well, she's alright. She's just isolating in her room. We're isolating in her room, and me and her obviously as well. I do be so, and she needs a bring to her with sanitizer in every room. So yeah, she's fine. If anybody is wondering, she's grand at the moment right now, so it's all good so far. Anyway, this is the final of the Dodge Viper GTS. I was going to replicate a GTR Viper that they have, that's out, a race GTR Viper, but I just decided to go box stock without the colour and without the stripes. I did cut the grills out on the hood, the vents, so this is it as you can see now. If this starts getting too fast spinning, because I have one brand new battery in the little switch and an old battery basically, just I do that to try keep the little because I made this turntable battery operated myself. It was solar powered, so what I done was I took the end of it apart and attached wires and I hooked her up to the switch and two pencil batteries. So when the two pencil batteries are brand new, it spins too fast. But yeah, this is the Dodge Viper GTS, my finish on it, my final on my one. Jeff, sorry I didn't do updates, buddy, you know yourself, as I said, being busy here at home with the COVID and all, looking after a little girl and all. I know you understand that, much appreciated. Yeah, I love the colour that Jeff done his, the green. I have a green, it's a dark green. When I seen Mike's Porsche done, a couple of these cars are done in that original car colour green, I assumed that this green was the same, but this is a flat green. It is the same green looking on plastic, but it's extra flat, so it's flat. XF means it's flat, doesn't it? So yeah, it's not gloss. So I was going to use that on the Cresta, not the Cresta, the Toyota Crown. But this is the Dodge Viper. You can't clip the hood on, but it'll just keep falling off, so it's easier just to clip it on and off. As you can see, that's the engine. I didn't wire it, there was no sense in wiring it. Like Jeff said, he attempted to wire his, but it just didn't work with where the distributor cap goes. So yeah, just box stock engine, spare wheel detail in the boot, in the back window like Jeff's. So just the original Dodge Viper GTS engine that you'd seen, a real one like. So and then I put a few of the decals on it, like the Viper name and GTS. Also I cut out the grills, as you can see. They have decals on the black vent things over it, but then I painted over them as well because the decals are too small to fit them fully. So yeah, that's the final on the Dodge Viper buddy build with Jeffrey Tree over at Treeline Model Works. If you don't know who I'm talking about, guys, anybody that watches me, please go over and give him a subscribe and a shout out. He's a good guy. I went on to my video at athletics, is it? And I've been going up and down from 570 up to 575 and back down to 570, and it's been happening the past couple of weeks. But I checked, I have 20% views. 20% of my viewers are not subscribed. So if anybody that does watch this and you aren't subscribed, I'd appreciate you just clicking the button. As Sean would say, it is free just to click the button, and it makes more content then and gives us more of a reason to put out more builds for the guys that enjoy to watch them and whatever else. Anyway, yeah, I've an update as well on the bike build this year, the Ducati, as you can see, the 916. So I'll push this to the side and I'll show you piece by piece. So there's the yellow. I did do the same line best as I could. I'm gonna hand paint underneath. They're all black because it calls for black, even though you don't see it, it calls for black anyway. But that's the tank and the C part. There's one of the cowls, side cowls. I'd like to have the detail up rivets for them for the side of the cowls. I'll probably just use a toothpick and put a dot of grey or black on each dot. That's the other cowl, the other side fairing. There's the front headlight housing and visor. That's where I am with the engine right now. There's not much done to it. As you can see, everything is still the normal. I washed it and all first, so I wouldn't have any contaminants in the paint when I do finally either decide to brush paint parts of the engine or just airbrush it. As I'm in need of a new airbrush, so I am going to get a new airbrush in the near future because I need one. All the ones I've been using, like, I have a proper compressor, proper paint bill. It's just my airbrush isn't the best. I have 3 airbrushes and 3 of them are cheap airbrushes off like eBay or Wish, the cheap sites that you can shop on. And yeah, they just keep breaking down on me, so I do have to constantly take them apart and clean them and leave them apart then till the next time I'm using it. So there's the frame with the front chrome. I don't think the chrome looks too bad, but see, some of that calls for gold on the thing. The calipers, like the Brembo calipers, so I will be doing them gold, but gold leaf, because I done the wheels the same colour. I'm gonna do the exhaust pipes the titanium gold. If you can see them there, that's titanium gold, one of the lacquer paints onto me. So I airbrushed them on, that colour on. That's the update on where I am on the bike right now. As I said, just the frame is done. About, I'd say about 80% of the engine stressed up before paint it on, I mean. So I have another 20% to do and then paint it. Then all the cowlings and the fairings and the tank and everything else. As you know, the plan was to go with the yellow Ducati that also comes in the 916. So that was the plan. It's going alright at the moment, as long as I don't rush. I seem to notice things go a bit better when you don't rush them. Isn't like you know with the Mercedes, the problems I had with it. But I also have an update on the crown. Being an old car, I done it in a newish colour that would have suited the car. I did want to do that, the green that I was talking about a minute ago. But I done this Toyota Crown and I put in the engine bay piece. The front grille is taped off there, as you can see, because the bumper and the grille is one piece. Cut the hood out. It's gunmetal grey with a mix of metallic grey, both Tamiya lacquers, and then chrome trim. I done that chrome also, and I'd seen the older version that just have glass in it, and then on other versions that hasn't, that has like something filled in with the name Crown wrote on it. So I think I'll just either go with that gold trim or chrome trim on the back, or just colour it grey, gunmetal grey, paint it grey, the metallic gunmetal grey. So that's the car, the Crown's body itself. Also from the Crown is sorry lads, only one sec. Can't seem to find where I put the engine. See, I tried to give it an old weathered look, the engine, so, and then after tidying up, as you can see, I've more space. I got rid of all the boxes, even the box that my old boot was on, because I kept the boot up higher to the window. But because I have the flexible tubing, I was able to put it back down on at desk height now, and I have a couple of brand new filters to put into my paint boot as well, so I can keep changing them. I found a shop up here, it's a dollar store shop, like a €2 shop, a dollar store shop over in the US, a £2 shop up in England, over just up the border there, and it's a €2 shop down here in the Republic of Ireland in Dublin. Yeah, I got oven filters, and you get 2 in a pack for €2, and you get 2 of them. So I bought 3 packets, which is 6 filters, brand new, to put them in that. So I'm grand for filters for a while on the paint boot. And yeah, I had to sort out the chassis off the Crown, the engine. I'll probably clear off the weathered look actually and try and make it look half decent. I have to find it first, because I'm at the misplacing a lot of stuff, but I know it's all in all the drawers or whatever, but I will find it. It's not far, it's not gone far. The Ford Fiesta, I will be starting that now any day, because the Viper is built, so I can open up another car key. I was going to jump in on the 132nd or 135th scale, small scale build, and what I was going to use was either the 3-in-1 DTM kits that I have, or this is 132nd scale. I'm sure a lot of you guys in the USA had this kit and built in the 124. It's a snap kit, but there's a lot you can do to it. I was even going to take the tyres off this and give it smaller wheels and not make it as a monster truck. I was going to make it as a truck. A lifted truck, like, but not on these monster truck tyres. I was going to give it like normal smaller tyres that are truck tyres. Like, basically I was going to give them off the 124th scale, 125th scale Rubicon that I had there, if you remember a while back, a green one. It was green box art. I was going to actually swap parts from that onto this. and I'm going to keep the 124 scale Rubicon for when I do a diorama, because I'm going to make that look like a Mad Max type build, the Rubicon. So it would look cool with these big mega tires on it. I don't know whether to jump in or not yet this year and leave it probably to next year, because I don't want to have too much on the bench, do you know what I mean? But we'll see what happens. I'll see what way I feel in a few days. Or like, I'm fine. It's just I just don't want to have too much on the bench right now. The Mercedes, everything went perfect until the time to clip the body onto the chassis, and then it just knocked everything. It just ruined the whole build. So I am going to use that as well as a wrecker. As a wrecker recovery car. A wrecker truck recovered from a scene of an accident, diorama type thing. So yeah, that is the final. Again, as you can see, the Dodge Viper, me and Jeffrey Tree. Good guy, Jeff. Jeff's an awesome builder. He's getting into the pyro kits like a few of you guys. Popped on eBay last night and I found a few pyro kits are actually on it, and they're not bad, they're cheap. There is some that are looking for mad money, but there's a few cheap ones there that I noticed. I'm not really into 1/32 scale unless they suit me taste of car, you know. They're a very, very old car. I like the old Fords and all them. These other Fords you gotta kill. But the pyro kits, I wouldn't be into those myself. I know they're gonna look good on you guys building. Charlie Mack does a great job on them. Shout out to all you guys anyway that I mentioned in the video, or all you that watch this video, and who I'm subscribed to and who subscribed to me, and they're all a bunch of cool guys. Anyway, as you can see there as well, a perfectly good Toyota AE86 Black Limited. I actually tore it apart ages ago for parts. It was the Black Limited AE86 kit, the Torino Apex. The only thing this one hadn't got was the engine, and I cut the hood out to put an engine in, but I tried to glue the hood back in also. Yeah, this is just a parts car or a scrapyard car, like where the Mercedes would be going. When I could use this as the car that hits it maybe in a little diorama with the wrecker truck. But anyway, yeah, I'm making, as I said, I'm making moves with making more space for myself. I'm gonna get a better paint holder than this one that I have here. That has all my little bottles of Tamiya paint, and even the box of brand new paints that I have there, different colours. So yeah, I'm gonna get a proper paint holder, because I have that little holder there that holds our resin pieces and all. As you can see, it has 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, 8, 12, 16 little boxes, storage boxes of resin parts. They're all parts I made myself from parts that I know I use. It's like that little box there. Also you can see I've been through resin casting, 1/25 scale, Honda engines for all my non-engined Honda cars. And 1 or 2 came out okay. I want to get them perfect. I want to make them perfect. So I'm gonna have to buy an extra lot of mould this time and just learn how to do the two-piece cast. You know, learn how to cast in 2 pieces. Like, see, I was using the talcum powder, baby talcum powder on the first bit, and then when you put the second bit on, it doesn't stick to it, to the first bit of mould you put down, because of the talcum powder, the baby talcum powder. That stops it from sticking to the old dried piece of mould, but the shapes of all the stuff you're moulding will go into that piece, if you get me. So that's a way I see it being done on do it yourself on YouTube, how to make a two-piece mould. So that's the plan. I want to try to do a whole sprue off the Honda so I can get all Honda engines for all my Honda kits, because you know I'm mainly a Honda guy. I love all cars, but me personally, I'm mainly a Honda guy. I love S-Car, Cozzies, I love all the Cosworks and all that, all through me dad, and things that he liked. Especially my granddad, he had the muscle car liking. He loved muscle cars. My dad loved all the European cars, and I grew up loving European cars and JDM cars, and the muscle cars from my granddad, so that's how I'm into all. Anybody that does modelling, I'm sure, is a all car type of guy. Do you know what I mean? Once it's a car, you're gonna like it. There's always gonna be something you like about it, and there's always gonna be something you don't like about it. So anyway, I'm rambling and waffling on. Sorry for boring the ears off you lads. Hope you like how the Viper turned out, and Fiesta will be getting started, WRC. I am going to start recording the whole things and then editing it to the best of my knowledge, and putting it up in videos that way. So keep an eye out for that build. I'll keep you up to date for this as well, the final on this. I'll probably do one more update on the bike. If I don't, there'll be a final. So yeah, I see some people have already finished. Fair play. Some guys just throw the kits together. That's so cool at building, quick at building, that they're just rattling the box and that's boom, built. Anyway guys, stay safe, stay out of trouble, keep the head down, keep modelling, and yeah, I'll be in touch with you all soon. Chat again soon lads. Peace out. Bye bye.